What's up, everybody? So you guys can read. Look what Gazette says. Now, Gazette, I don't know if you're male or female, doesn't matter. Because the reality is this. You just said if Kamala Harris had came out in support of Gaza or Palestinians, it'd be a whole different story and that we should walk in their shoes. Well, ma'am, sir, what is this?
I want to say this year has been difficult, given the scale of death and destruction in Gaza and given the civilian casualties and displacement in Lebanon. It is devastating. And as president, I will do everything in my power to end the war in Gaza.
That part.
To bring home the hostages, end the suffering in Gaza.
And that part.
Ensure Israel is secure and ensure the Palestinian people can realize their right to dignity, freedom, security, and self-determination.
Oh yeah, and that part too.
A question for you on that, though. What levers does the U.S. have to support Palestinians in their right to self-determination? And is it even possible as Israel's ally?
Well, absolutely. I will tell you, I have been actively involved in, for example, meeting not only with Israeli officials, but with Arab officials to talk about how we can construct a day after scenario where we participate in ensuring those exact goals that I outlined, including as part of the principles that should be applied to those goals, that there be no reoccupation of Gaza.
That part.
That there be no changing of the territorial lines in Gaza.
And that part.
That there be an ability to have security in the region for all concerned.
And that part.
In a way that we create stability, and let us also recognize in a way that ensures that Iran is not empowered in this whole scenario in terms of the peace and stability of the region.
Oh, and she's not done. There's more.
But absolutely, the United States of America absolutely has a role, which is why we have been active, in particular with the Qataris and the Egyptians, around attempting to get a deal done and get it done as quickly as possible.
Yeah, that would be Kamala actually supporting the Palestinians in Gaza and talking about Israel has a right to defend itself and Gaza has a right to keep its own country. And therefore, there should be a two-state situation, that these two can be able to coexist, right? That these killing of these lives need to stop. And that she spoke to people in surrounding countries so that they can make sure that Gaza keeps Gaza and that there becomes a situation where they both can be secure and Israel can be secure from Hamas. Those are the right answers. I don't understand how you literally just said that she didn't support them, but she did. So now that you know, seeing as how you didn't do any homework, that she did support them, does this mean that you're on our side now, that they fucked themselves and therefore walking in their shoes is not needed? Because the reality is we already knew because we did the homework and we matched it up to our history. And that's why black people were on their side, because we knew they were the ones being oppressed, the Palestinians, okay? We did our homework. The problem is you guys didn't. We went way back to 1948 and beyond, right? To find out why this situation is happening, it has been happening, and we got on the right side of history. You guys couldn't even go back to her freaking stump speeches in 2024. 1948 we went back to. Y'all couldn't even go back and watch her stump speeches that were happening in 2024, not 1948. So we did all the homework and research and brought all these receipts and supported the right side of history. You guys listened to some bullshit from somewhere, did no homework, and want to tell us, the learned ones, that your dumb ass was right and our intellectual asses were wrong. Okay. Now that you know you were wrong, you must be on our side. No, you're not. Because you're going to curl up in a ball like most people like you do and act like it didn't happen because your feelings got hurt because I overrode your feelings with facts. Yeah, that sounds about white. I don't know if you're white or black, but it's a white way of thinking. My feelings outweigh the facts. Not true. Now we know the truth and the facts, and I just gave you the receipts. The rest of y'all can get the understanding why black people did the work, right? The research, brought the receipts, and got on the right side of history. Now, my thing for you guys is like, look, it was your people that did not support you. 80% of black people who vote did. Men, that is. 92% of black women voted for you. They knew the history, right? So you're trying to squeeze out the other 8% and the other, almost 20% or whatever of black people, instead of going out trying to get the 50 something or 60% of your people who literally voted against your best interest. No, see, here's how it works. When you guys bring up Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter was mostly black folk. Latin people, Asian people, and other cultures came out after black folks had already hit the streets. Y'all added on to something that was already powerful. We didn't have one person, not a black person on this planet, literally went out and said, hey, white people, where y'all at to come and fight for us? Hey, Latin people, where y'all? We didn't ask for y'all to come to our functions. None whatsoever. Y'all came because you knew it was right. Again, your situation is you can't get enough of your own people to support it, but you want black people to come out and try and make them feel bad about it. But we didn't do that to you. Do you understand how ignorant that is? How, arrogant that is to ask us to come lead your fight? No, how about you get the rest of the 50% that fucked it up to get out there and march with you? How about you start talking shit about them because they didn't support you at all? And we're going through this because of your people deciding to go along with white supremacy as opposed to going alongside their own people. They sold you out and you want black people to stand up for you. No, we need to see a movement of you guys doing it and doing it well and bringing your people into the fold, and you talking shit to your other Latin people who fucked you over. We need you guys to go there, right? And then we can be able to help. But we're not going to be coming into this fight being the leaders again. Y'all screwed that up. You see how we go against like a Candace Owens and all the rest. I don't see y'all going against all the Latin people who are Republicans that fucked you over. The Ted Cruz's, I don't see y'all going after them. I don't see y'all talking shit about them in every video. You still got your eyes focused on us, and we already helped you. Do you understand that now? I hope you do. And for the same thing for Palestinians, we understood. We voted for you. It is for you to get your other Palestinians here in America and all over. The ones who didn't vote, y'all need to get them to finally march because they knew they fucked up. But if you can't get them to admit they fucked up and get out there and march for you, and if you can't hold their feet to the fire and talk shit about them as much as you're talking shit about us, why would we come and help you when you can't even talk to your own people, the ones who fucked it up, and call them out? But you got all this heat and this strength and this like fervor to go after black folks as if we're supposed to help you when you can't even get your own who fucked you to back you. We were already there, brothers and sisters. We were already there for you. It's up to you to fight this fight now. It's not up to us. That's why we're backing down, because we already told you and your people ignored it. Now it's your turn to put in that work to get the rest of your people who fucked you to get behind you. If they can't do that, then your ass out. It's just that simple. I'm done.